Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 23 of Compact Claustrophobia, a Modpack by your hamster. So, can't believe the reactor is finally started. That was so painful. It was really just a question of power and actually fueling it. But now you can hear the hum, it seems to be working. We're at 0% efficiency, generating 484 RF per tick. Amazing! This is the best reactor never. Okay, this is going to take a while to get to high efficiency, but what I did is to make sure that it wouldn't jam, I have the liquid helium going into two big tanks and the extra into a nullifier, and here I'm getting all of the nutrient fluid, which have 710 millibucket, which means 71 craft of glowstone. Well, that's kind of good, but before we do that, got a little bit of cleanup to do. I was looking at my other playthrough, and honestly, my test world, and when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the coal coke, it's like, it's not coming in really fast. And then I discovered something. I screwed up. I forgot something super important, okay? So I'm going to, put something on the screen right now. Just give me a second. Right here. These are the tiers for the watering can. We're on basic right now, and basic is 40% growth chance. Harden is 50, reinforced is 60, signalum is 70, resonant is 80. That's the part I forgot to do. So I'm going to come in here, and before we do anything else, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup. I'm going to come here and I'm going to grab that watering can, get out of here. Well, I didn't need to get out of here, but anyway, and I'm going to upgrade it. So if I press R on this watering can, I can upgrade it with this. So let's one more level. R on this. Oh, I'm going to need some phyto grow. Okay, so sorry, just 1 second. I'm going to come right back into my farm right here. I'm going to grab some charcoal, and I'm going to come in here and pulverize said charcoal. And while we're here, let's grab some niter and some silicon, throw everything in there. And there's also another thing that we're going to need. So as a little prep step, I'm going to grab some silver, and we're going to start making some magic happen. So I'm going to grab these 32 ardent, well, all of the ardent glass, but I'm going to put 32 back in here, and I'm going to put them with silver. And what's that going to do? It's going to transform the ardent glass into silver ardent glass. But it's going to have a chance of getting rich slag, which we really, really need. And in my time lapse, that's going to be something I'm going to do. I'm going to set up a induction smelter in a loop. Basically, it's going to receive silver grit, and it's just going to process the silver ardent glass and put it back in so that we can generate as many rich slag as possible. And I'm not going to care about the speed. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to change the augment for the secondary sieve upgrade augment. And the magic is like, this is ardent glass, right? Now it's over. But if I take these 32 hardened silver glass, you can recook them with silver. Makes no sense to me, but it works. And that's the way to make infinite rich slag. Now that's important because when I'm going to come in here and I'm going to look for phyto grow, let me search for phyto grow. We can make this level of phyto grow with slag, niter, and pulverized charcoal. That's what I need. I need the pulverized charcoal right here. So I can do phyto grow like this. I'm going to make 64, okay? Not more than that. Then I'm going to make some rich phyto grow, which is the same recipe. So like there's really no reason technically to make phyto grow over rich phyto grow, because the only difference is the rich slag. So I can do this only 3 times for now. Can I do it 1/4 time? I'd like to have a stack. Yes, I have 3 more. And hardened silver, put it back in here. And by the way, if that seems expensive to you, got 37,000 silver. So I really, truly, absolutely do not care. Okay, so now that I have that, I can now upgrade my watering can. So let's choose a watering can again and upgrade it one more level. And press R, and let's do, oh, do I have, oh yes, I still have some pyrotheum dust. Perfect, another level. And the last level, well, it needs pyrotheum dust like this. I'm just going to craft a couple. And we're going to need to enrich that phyto growth. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to enrich a whole stack. I don't care. Right now I need 3. We're just going to wait for, while we're waiting for the 3, let's make some TNT because we're going to need diamonds again, because today is the auto crafting mega structure. Well, not multi-block structure, sorry. Not, I don't know where or how I got to mega structure. So let's grab one of these, and what's my hop graphite situation? I'm going to do just 1 stack for now because I really want to keep it for when I got the high impact something, because it's so expensive, I don't want to waste any. Let's come back here, and do I have what it takes now? Oh, yes, I do. Perfect. So let's do this again. Let's try it again, like this. And let's put the watering can in here. Haha, voila. Now we're going to go back in the tree farm right here. And we're going to put this new watering can in. And let's just stay a little bit to see. 1 tree already. Gonna wait for it to be killed. Perfect. And second tree. This tree farm is going to be working now. So I got 194 wood. Ooh. Oh, my problem is the redstone furnace is not going fast enough. You know what? Let me fix that. Perfect. And I'm going to need some. But can you see how the tree is growing all the time? Oh, it's beautiful. Another tree again. I'm going to make 2 of these augment. 1, 2. 1, 2. Haha. Now it's going much better. Perfect. So 70 charcoal. You know what? I'm going to take another stack of charcoal. So now we're at 10. Let's leave here. And we're going to come back here a bit later. For now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pulverize that because I want a bit more pulverized charcoal. And we're going to go and blow up that TNT with the hop graphite. By the way, I did some testing in my other playthrough because I needed a lot of diamond. And for whatever reason, every time I do 1 stack instead of multiple stack, I get more diamonds. And then I get 10. Okay, let's experiment that again. Let's just try another stack because 10, I think, will not even be enough for what I want to do. So in the other playthrough, in my test world, like I said, I did this like 5 times and I got like 14 or 16 almost every single time. So I'm not super happy about the result this time, but let's try it again. So TNT, button, hop graphite, nope. I don't know if it makes a big difference, but I prefer having the hop graphite on top. And let's blow that. And how many did I get this time? See, I got 15 this time. So for whatever reason, it seems to give me a better random chance. Well, I did it 5 times, and I don't think I got a 10. Like right now was 6 and 7. And I didn't get a 10 any time before that. I don't think I got below 14 any single time. So I kind of recommend, even though TNT might be expensive in the beginning, I kind of recommend that you guys go with 1 stack at a time. Let me throw that in here. And I'm also going to throw the diamond nuggets in here because I'm going to need that later. Perfect. So now that this is done, we're going to go and make our setup for our first glowstone. Perfect. So for glowstone, we're going to need a neutron irradiator that I'm going to put right here. And I'm going to put like this. I'm going to put a melter right here. And in this melter, we're going to put redstone. Let me just grab a stack of redstone block. You know what? 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's grab a hopper. I don't even know if hoppers, I feel like every time I've tried to set up a hopper with this, that it hasn't worked super well. Oh yeah, it is working. Perfect. So let me put all of that in here like this, and let's put that in the hopper. Then we're going to need some hardened fluid duct right here and right here. Great. Right here, right here, right here, and right here. I know I'm making this a bit complicated. You'll see where I go with this in the end. Remove this, oh, nope. Give me back my fluid duct. Oh, I already have it. Derp, sorry, let's put that back right here. And I don't want to extract from the melter. So now, servos. One servo right here, which is going to bring my redstone, my liquid redstone in here. Oh, the first one's not melted yet. Okay. And then right here, turn on. And I have neutron fluid. I'm just waiting for the other one. So let's put a tiny bit of upgrades in here. Upgrades. Can I make 64 of these? Yes, I can. Can I make 64 of these? No, I can't. Well, no, it's not true. I can. Actually, do you remember, I think in the last episode or the last time lapse, I started some quartz. Perfect. So let me come back in here. Oh, I have to throw the quartz in here. And then upgrades. Upgrades. These 64 start. Yes, perfect. Let me grab the 64 and the 64. I'm not going to put 64 in there. I think I'm going to put like, not like this. I think I'm going to put 8. Let's start with 8, okay? So, like so, 8. Meh. Let's go with another 8. 16. And in here, let's do the same thing. Let's put 16 and 16, and voila. Energized glowstone. Let's just, you know what? I'm not going to grab a bucket. I'm going to go with the tank. Just give me a second. Do I have any tank in here? This tank has stuff. This tank has stuff. So I need to make another tank. Okay, like this. Let me just craft that and like that because I want to start getting a lot of glowstone. Perfect. And now let's put the servo right here. Turn it on and voila. So we now have glowstone being made. 4.5 buckets already. Let's grab one bucket for the quest. And in general, we're going to want to keep our glowstone in liquid form, but for the time being, what we need for the next quest is to make an actual, oop, wrong place. Just want to check quickly. 330. Now I can tell you that's what I remember. Oh, I'm gonna have to put some more boron. You know what? Let's start some boron spaxel because they're not connected. Boron spaxel hole right here. Give me 10. Oh, no, I need to actually click the craft. Give me 10, start, perfect. And let's leave here. By the way, you remember I put my minus on the quest book? I now put my plus on the wireless crafter. So I don't even need to keep the wireless crafting grid on my toolbar. I can just press plus every time I want to use it. Okay, so let's come back in here. Still the wrong place. Let's come back in here. And we're going to... What's the recipe again for glowstone? It's fluid transposer on a cryothium dust. So let's put that in here. And I need a cryothium dust. Cryo. Ah, really? I don't have any anymore. Cryothium dust. And I can't craft any because I need to grab... Where did I put it? I put it in the cubic. Yes. So I'm going to grab 2 stacks of this and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And let's put all of that in my system, like so. And now let's make some cryothium dust. 2 stacks of it. Great. Okay, so let's get out of here and come back into our machine room and put a cryothium dust here. I really don't need more glowstone for now, so I'm not going to care. But by the way, I'm going to need to... I want to make some lumium, okay? So if I... Darn it. I don't have the bucket. Just give me a moment. So if I melt this, I get energized glowstone, and energized glowstone on tin silver alloy is silver with tin. So I'm going to have to make some tin silver alloy. Oh, I already made some. I kind of... Oh, yes, I already started the process. What am I missing? I'm missing silver. So let me get more silver. 1 and 2. No, I'm not missing silver. I'm missing tin. Oh boy. Tin. And tin's going to be a problem, but I've already... Well, no, it's not a problem. 2.4K, not a problem for now. So let's just do this. That might be a lot, but whatever. I want some. So just put that in here and that in here. And throw the rest in here. I'm going to put the glowstone in here also. I don't really care. And I'm going to put the tin silver alloy here. And now we need to go and grab some of our glowstone. So this is working well. And we're now at 2% efficiency, making 1.6 KRF. How many do we have? 3.5. What's the limiting factor? Oh. Ah. Darn it. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to come here. I'm going to say whitelist this, so that I never do this again. And I'm going to... How do I fix that? I'm going to do this stupid thing and exit the room. No, what I meant is I'm going to make another tank. Well, I'm going to make 2 more tank. So 1, 2, like this, and then 1, 2. I'm going to put another tank right here. So this should grab all of that bad liquid. But bad liquid, I mean the liquid that I don't care about. And now I can use a secondary tank to grab the 20 buckets. And I'm going to put some upgrade on this because I'm interested in getting a lot more. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up properly to say this only output from the top. And this doesn't output anywhere but void excess. So we'll never be stuck with molten potassium hydroxide again. And as you can see here, we can make 48 more buckets. 48 more half buckets, sorry, so 24 more buckets. Now let's go back into our machine room. We're going to put this bucket in here and this all of this liquid in here, and we're now making our first lumium ingots. Ah, that feels good. And you know why I'm waiting, right? I need 8. Or, you know what? Let's put this to 16. And this to 16. Haha. 5, 6, oh, 8. Just an update. 9. Oh, I'm past. I'm going to go to 12 now. 11, 12. Perfect. Okay, so now... I'm all over the place because I want to continue getting more rich slag. So let's put that in here. I've got more pulverized charcoal. I've got more niters. All of these things I want to automate because before this playthrough is over, we're truly going to need all of that automation. Let's throw that in here, that in here. Don't need that, don't need that. Okay, so I'm going to use the lumium ingot to make 3 lumium gear. And we're going to make our first phytogenic insulator. Phytogenic right here. So I need, what am I missing? I'm missing, you know what? Can I make a stack? No, shit. I'm gonna need to cook some tin. Just 1 second. I thought I was going to be able to make a stack. That would have been derp. First time that I exit the room today. Let's go back in. As I was saying, I'm going to grab some tin. Ah, I hate when it does that. Like, I kind of forgot when it goes below another thing, it takes its place. And while I'm here, might as well do this and go, oh. I should auto craft that, honestly. I should probably put that on an auto crafting system. Anyway, let's start some more tin like this, and then we can go back to doing some more of these machine frame, and I'm going to make 17. And now I'm going to need, you know what, these. Ah, it's out of power. Just 1 second. Power this up. Charge all of this after. Perfect. Okay. So now let's press plus again. I made 2 stacks. Well, I'm never going to need to craft those again. Phytogenic insulator. Now, the reason why I needed the 2 extra gear is I want some more upgrades. So first of all, let's make 2 Signalum upgrade kit. 1, 2. And then let's make, oh, no, let's make the kit actually. 1, 2. Perfect. So I need level 1, level 2, level 3. And I'm going to make 2 of those also. So the reason I wanted 2 of those is first of all, oh, boom. And this is now 25,000 and 50 million RF. And then we can go back into the coke squeeze, no, not the coke squeezing, into the coal coke room. And we're going to do a little side setup here. So first off, we're going to put a phytogenic insulator right here. Do I have, nope, those are Signalum. I don't, darn. I need some hardened flux duct. This, let's put those down. And got this. Okay. I need some watering, some infinite water source. I'm gonna grab 2 for now. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna put 1 on each side because this is gonna need a lot of water. And then I'm going to fully upgrade this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to have to start crafting some augment. So let's look at the augment. The first augment that we need is this, the sapling infuser. This sapling infuser is what let us grow some trees. Then we're going to need the monoculture cycle, because the monoculture cycle is what let us not use the input, this right here. So we're going to go back into our machine room. I'm going to need 2 nickel plates. So 1, 2, and we're going to need 2 Signalum plate, Signalum, 1, 2, and we're going to go in a room that we haven't gone. We're going to derp again. No, we're going to go in a room we haven't gone in a long while, right here, and we're just going to make these plate. Just gonna wait for the second one to be grabbed. Put the 2 nickel, perfect. And while we're waiting here, we might as well craft them. So we need the monoculture, this, oh, I'm missing a lot of stuff. So I need this, I need the piston, and then I need the invar gear, like so. We only need 1 of these augments, perfect. Then we're going to need the monoculture one. We're going to need a Signalum gear like this. And then we're going to need, what is it that I'm missing? I'm missing the redstone conductance coil, just 1 of these. I don't need to make 128. Okay, so this is to do trees. This is to not reuse the sapling. And these augment nutrient recovery. That's to make sure, that's to give us a chance to not use the phyto grow. So let's do 2 of these because that's the max space that we have left. No! I transformed all of them. Is it? Oh, still have some. Perfect. That was kind of a derp, but that was easily avoided. So let's come back here, and I need to make 1 and 2 of those, like this, and then we can put those to recharge and grab these. And now we're going to go and augment our, first of all, we're going to come back in this old tree farm and grab 1 sapling, just 1. We're never going to need more than 1 sapling. And 472. Do you see the difference? We've made in one start of an episode more charcoal than we've made in the last 3 episodes. It's like, that's really the one step I had forgotten. Okay, so let's put this one in, these two in. And now look at this. If I put the oak sapling here, and I'm going to go through my old phytogrow first. What do I need it for? Oh, I need 3 for the other watering can. 1, 2, 3, perfect. So if I press R, is there any other use that I need for this? I need it for the old watering can. Here, I don't care. Here, I don't care. And here, I don't care. Perfect. So I'm going to burn through these, and it's making 6 oak wood at a time. And now I'm going to put a furnace. Do I have a redstone furnace still, or I've used all of them? Oh yes, I still have a redstone furnace. I'm going to put a redstone furnace right here. And you know what? I'm going to put a redstone furnace right up here, and I'm going to do a very ugly hookup. But the reason I'm doing this is that I want to send the trees into a cache. So let's grab that cache. Not the trees, sorry, the wood. So I'm going to put the wood right here, and I'm going to say output to the top. Oh, I need input for water on both sides. Perfect. So this should start. I need auto output. No, I need actually to output. Perfect. So this is going to push the wood. Perfect. Now I'm going to need an item duct. Well, I'm going to need a couple of item ducts. So let's grab a couple. I'm going to put one right here, and I'm going to go like so. Great. So cache to cache to cache. So I'm all good. Then signalum servo right here and right here. And what I'm going to do is that with these signalum servo, you can set them to grab 8 at a time. Well, you can set it, you know what? I'm going to set this one to 4 at a time. And I'm going to set this one to 4 at a time also. And I forgot to lock it. You know what? I'm going to go like this and lock it. Perfect. So, phytogenic insulators making 6 each time, because if I show, you know what? I'm going to show the sapling recipe. So if I come in here, so the bad phytogrow makes 6 at a time with 100% chance of making an oak sapling, but that 100% is lost due to the fact that we have an oak sapling in here and it's not using it. Basically, the one that's being created is put immediately back into it. Okay? Then, if we use the rich phytogrow, you get 12, but there is absolutely not a single reason in the world to use the rich phytogrow. You always use the flux phytogrow because power is plentiful. It's not a problem, and it does 18. So 3 times the first one. And now that it's 150, sometimes we're going to get an extra oak sapling once we're on the flux phytogrow. But this is making the wood. The wood is coming in this redstone furnace. And right now it's going up because it's not fast enough. So what's in there? Nothing. So I'm also going to augment this one another level. And we're going to put 2-speed augment in it, like so. I'm going to need, oh no, I don't need to make these. And I'm out of gold. Great. Do I have gold in here? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to make some gold in here so that I also get the experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's grab 6. So, nope. Let's put 1 stack in here, 1 stack in here, 1 stack in here. And the other stack I'm going to put in here because I really want to have more gold. I don't want gold to be a limiting factor. Oh. Grab my servos again. Okay. And just going to wait for a little bit. I need 5. So 2, 4, 6. Perfect. Now I should be able to finish this. Give me 2. How did I? Oh, because okay. Well, now I have 8, so I have some to use in other places. Let's go back in here and go. Perfect. And now this should cook. Technically, what I want is for this to always be like empty-ish. And by the way, this phytogenic insulator, right now it's making 6 at a time. So this might not even be fast enough, but that's a good start. And it's going to go in here, and it's going to go cook into this cache, then into these manufactories, then into this cache, and going to fill all of these right here. By the way, I don't understand what's going on, because I kind of noticed last time that there's no output in the back, but it's still making like the creosote, like it's not stopping, even though the creosote oil is full. I was honestly expecting it to stop. Let me just go back down here. Do I have a... Oh yes, I do have a reservoir. So let's use the reservoir and empty those. And the reason I did that is you guys know that I need it for the treated stick. So might as well grab it now. So this is not fully automated yet, but it's getting closer. Now the next step is going to assemble all of this coal coke into blocks, and then sending it to the crusher, and then sending it to the squeezer. Yeah, squeezer. So what I'm thinking is, what I might do, I think that I'm going to craft a second crusher, although I wonder what I need the crusher for, because right now I use a crusher for quartz, and can I put quartz in another machine? So if I put quartz in a crusher, I get crushed quartz. If I put it in a pulverizer, I can get that from the pulverizer. You know what? The coal coke, I think, only goes into the crusher. So if I look at block of coal coke, I put it in a crusher, I get 9 coke dust, but nothing else. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break down the crusher, and I'm going to put it in the coke squeezing room, and I'm going to take the coke squeezing room and I'm going to put it in this room. So it's going to auto assemble into a block. It's going to push it into the secondary room where it's going to get crushed and squeezed and then imported back in our system. While we're here, let's go look at tree farm number 2. Grab all of this, put these oak sapling in, and let's modify that that watering can. So watering can like so. First level, then R. Let's do the second level. I think it's not automatically going in because of the water. Like it's not recognizing it because it's like, oh, there's already water in it, so it's not the same thing. And then, oh, this one needs the non-augmented version. I didn't keep any of the non-augmented version. So give me a second, because that's very simple to make. Some like this, and 32, perfect. And then I can do the next level like so, and then I'm going to be able to do the last level like so. And I can put it back in here. And this tree farm is also going to be operating like crazy. Yes, sir. But it's not connected. So now that I say fixed, but kinda fixed those, I'm probably going to keep using them, but I'm going to bring them all in the other room. I don't need to have them visible by here. And I just want to come in here and look at this quickly. 597. Look at this. I'm out of space. I love it. I love that I'm out of space. Let me come back here, put the wood in here, put the charcoal in here. Perfect. And is this... It's still going up. Oh, this is amazing. Well, boom and boom. Let's do this. Oh, it's not necessarily going up. It might be going up because I grabbed the wood from the other one. Oh well, this is working. I don't care. I'm happy. And the moment these are finished, I'm going to put the flux phytogrow in. You know what? Yes. I still have some signalum plated, I think. Signalum. Oh, swig. Signalum. Signalum. Oh, just one? What are those? Fluid duct. Okay. So let me just grab this and go like this. And let me grab another cache. Cache right here. Oh, no, okay, it's an empty cache. Put that right here. A cache is way too big, honestly, but right now it doesn't matter. I just need to have an auto input, like so, and then we can do this and go, and I'm going to bring that down to 4. Right now it's not going to put anything in it because there's still some phyto grow, but then we're going to have 80 flux phyto grow. The only worry we're going to have is that this is going to one day be full with oak sapling, but it's going to take a while. We have time to set it up to extract. But this is now all fully, well, not fully automated, but we've automated, well, yes, it is fully automated till coal coke, which I wish I still had a yes, got it. Perfect. Okay, so that's good, that's good, that's good. I'm going to take the time to also recharge those. And let's get rid. This is, oh, glowstone. I don't want to, oh, while we're talking about this, let's go back in here. So let's put some more glowstone in here and 28 aluminum ingots. I'm really happy about this. Silver grit, tin dust, let's grab all of this, let's put it in our system, and we must have more silver ingot something. Oh, silver 84, perfect. And let's put that in here. Grab all of this aluminum, put it in our system, and by the way, now we can start with the supposedly main goal of this episode. If you remember, we said that this episode was going to be about the auto crafting machine. Okay, so let's come here and say binding. Ooh, I don't, okay, so let's automate all of these. So I want some processor binding like this, but the processor bindings also require porcelain clay like this. And clay, if you remember, I have in block form. So I need this like this. So let's take these 3, put them in here, and then I should be able to say binding. I should be able to say, give me 128 of those. Great. Start. This should be fairly. How is this not faster? What is it crafting? The porcelain clay is taking so long. Oh. And voila. And then if I look at binding, yes, much faster. Perfect. So now that we have this binding, let's look at the recipe, not the recipe, at the calculator for what we need. So I said I use a 250K storage disk. So I want to make one of those. So this is what I'm going to need. I'm going to need 13 advanced processors. So let's get the let's get the processor first. I'm going to need 13 of those. You know what? Let's make 16 for now. Throw that in the cooker. Then I want the other type of processor, the gold one. Let's make 32 of those. That's why I made some extra bindings, because I don't want to. I don't really want to run out of these things. Perfect. Now I can throw all of this in here, and I want the raw one. This I want how many? I need more than of those. I need. Let's look at the list right here. I'm going to need 108 and 108 machine casing. What did I throw? Oh, okay. So I'm going to need 600. Yeah, more than 108. So I'm lucky. I have just enough. Put all of that in here. Now I'm going to teach it the next step. I need to teach it the machine casing, like so, and I need to teach it the quartz enriched something something, the quartz enriched iron, like this, and I'm going to put both of those in here. I'm going to request casing 108. 108, that should be super fast. Beautiful. Okay, so going back to the list, we need 108 of these, 108 of these. 10 speed upgrade. Chest doesn't matter. We need the 1K storage part. Let's just say 1K storage. Did I teach my system how to make storage part? No, I never taught my system. I thought I had. Nope. So let's teach it. 1K storage part like this. And put this here. And the only reason I'm doing this is that it's kind of a more complicated recipe. I'm going to need 9 of those and 10 speed upgrades. So speed, I have 2. I'm going to need 8 more. Well, 10 more. Yeah, let's go. Then I'm going to need the 1K. I'm going to need 9 of these. Like this. Go. And then, if I look at my calculator, what else do I need? I'm going to need 5 crafting table. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What else do I need? I have the 13 advanced processor. I got the 10 improved. Those were to make the these because I taught it how to make raw basic processor. Got this, I've got this, I've got this. So now I need crafting frame. I need 162. So that I'm also going to teach my system just because I don't want to craft 162. So like this, put the pattern in here, and I'm going to make crafting frame 162. Start, go. Ah, so fast. Like, this is wonderful. Okay, so what do I really need in the end? I need 100. No, I don't need 162. I know that I need 32 of those. I need 24 heat conductor, 5 crafting CPU, and 3 crafting storage. So let's go. Crafting storage, I need 5 of those. Oh, what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the chest. No, the storage is 3. So let's make... Nope. Okay, just 10. Perfect. Now let's make the crafting storage, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to see 3 is way more than enough. And the reason I made so many is that the multi-structure needs the middle, if I remember correctly, it needs the middle to be full. So for the middle to be full, I need to make sure that I have 8 part because I'm going to make a 4x4. So I'm going to need 32 crafting frames. So let me grab those before 32. Perfect. I'm going to need 24 heat. They're not here. So heat wall. Nope. Heat conductor. So I'm going to need 24 of these. 24. And as you can see, this was the exact number. Well, not totally exact because there's still 2, but that's because they're crafted in bunch of 6. Okay, so now that we have that, we can use this room and we're going to put it right down. You know what? Needs power. Yeah, so let's put it right down here, and I'm going to need some tunnels. Oh, I'm out of tunnels. Okay, not a problem. Just a little detour. So iron, ingot, hammer. Like this. Can I make a stack? Yes. Copper. Do we have some copper? Yes. Half a stack. Perfect. So 32 and 64, 32 iron mechanical part and iron mechanical part into the light engineering block right here. Oh, I hate when I forget to do this. Let's go back. So we haven't been in this room in how long? In like an eternity and a half, and now we need to go twice in a row. You know what? While this is being pressed, let's go look at the quest. So I could do this quest, Endstone, super easy. Get it? Endstone. Basically, Fluid Infuser, Resonant Ender, and Sandstone. So this is super easy to make. But Director Logic is going to require the diamond. So until we have the Ion Pack Compactor, there's no point doing this. And to get the Ion Pack Compactor, we're going to need our cow. So that's going to be next episode. Next episode, we're going to be getting a chicken and eggs and a cow, and we're going to get some cocoa, and we're going to make like all of this up to, I don't think we're going to make the emerald, but we're probably going to make all of this because it's required for the high impact compactor. And so hopefully in 2 episodes, we're going to make the high impact compactor, and then we're going to get to diamond. So I don't want things to, oh, okay, I'm going to show you a trick that I completely forgot. If I take a hopper, just one, and transform it into an upper, and I put this right here like this, it gets grabbed. So these won't despawn because they're going to be used fast enough, and these won't despawn because they're going to be in an item upper. So let's come back here, and we're going to need, I don't even know if we need to power this up. Maybe we don't. So I want it, I'm going to put myself in a corner here. I want to be able to make it bigger, but I want it to be accessible from all the sides. Nope, I don't want it here. So here like this, let's break all of this. So two away. I want to have access all around. So we're going to jump on here, and the way this works is the crafting frame is all the edges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 4. And the heat conductors are in the middle, like so. Bottom, top, like they're the walls of everything. And then inside, I'm going to put the 5 crafting CPU and the 3 crafting. So the more CPU you have, the more recipe you can do faster. And the more crafting storage you have, the more pattern. Each of these are 72 patterns. Yes, 72. So I probably will never need to make this bigger. The only reason I can think of that I might need to make this bigger if I need more speed, because toward the end we might be crafting some really big stuff, and we might just need it to be really, really big. Let's grab a tunnel. I think I don't need the power because I think it's going to be powered by the cable like this. And grab you, come back out here. And what I'm going to do is, you know what? Let me get rid of a couple of things. Get rid of this. Do I have a strong box? Yes. Let's grab a strong box. Let's put it right here and put all of this in here. So the reason I'm doing this is I don't want to lose, not lose, it's not like I'm going to lose it, but I want to be able to easily grab the same material. And right now what I'm going to do is empty this and empty this. And the reason I'm going to empty all of this is that I'm going to need to grab these 2 crafter, like so. And now, craft. I want to make the crafter manager, like so. What am I missing? Oh, casing, just 1, start. So I want to make this crafter manager, and here's why. If I put it here, voila, it shows me all of my crafter. So in my multi-block crafter, look at this. Come on, look at it. That's a lot of space. If I shift, no, where did it put it? It put it up here. That's not what I want. So unfortunately, you know what? What if I do this? Oh, I have an idea. I have a better idea. If I do this, it's going to disconnect them. It's going to want to go in the chest. That is a bit more annoying than I thought it would be. But you know what? It's not the end of the world because I can do it like this. And this. Oh. And this. Come back in here. Nope, the speed upgrades aren't. So let's put that back here. All of these patterns are all going in here. So this is done. This is done. This is done. Oh, man, this feels so good. I can't get up here. Anyway, I'm going to get that later. It doesn't matter. And now, I can just put those like this. But I wish that it wasn't going to be that I would need to click them manually. It would have been more ideal. But it is better than nothing. And you're going to see, I got 5 crafter back, because those, as you remember, are very expensive. And I still have all of this place. And what I'm going to do, now that I have 4 back, instead of connecting them to chests or stuff like that, I'm going to connect them directly to whatever they need to be connected to. Like if you remember, let me check this quickly. 376 charcoal. Oh, remember? That's why I made the what do they call again? The boron spaxulo. Let me grab all of these spaxulo and put them in here. This should restart that. And how much charcoal do we have? 376. Beautiful. I'm gonna grab all of this, get out of here. Oh no! Let's set the entry point somewhere else. And let's bring all of this in here. And now this is not fast enough. And these are not fast enough. Wow. Okay. I'm probably going to need to make more redstone furnace. Or, oh no, I'm just going to upgrade them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade them, and I'm going to put 2 more speed upgrade in those. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And now I'm not even done with the phyto grow, and I'm already overflowing like this. Oh, but see? This is now going too fast for the amount of wood being created, but that's not going to be a problem. Anyway, what I wanted to show you was in here, you see how I have an alloy furnace? Well, I'm going to put a crafter directly on an alloy furnace. So that's much better than having to do this on a chest. I know the reason I did it on a chest was to save some crafter, because I didn't have a lot. But I'm going to put a crafter directly on an alloy furnace, and one on a pulverizer, and one on an induction smelter, and one on a redstone furnace, and one on a manufactory, so that whatever I want to produce, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, a fluid infuser, 7, a melter. So the fluid infuser / melter is probably the only thing that I'm going to go through a chest. The reason I'm going to go through a chest is that I'm going to make a recipe so that when I want to make a resident ender, let's say, an enderium, I'm going to send 1 ingot here and 4 ender pearl there. So I'm going to have to do a setup like this. But these are all things that I'm now going to do in my time lapse. Whew, what an episode, but it's amazing. We now have infinite crafting. We have so much crafting space that it's really never going to be a problem. I wish that I knew, like I've seen, if you guys know, I've seen in a video someone that would go, like, I know that the chests are craftable, right? He pressed a letter, I don't know how, and got to the crafting recipe. I tried shift clicking, right shift clicking, control alt clicking. I tried like everything I could think of, but I never figured it out. So if you guys know how, I would love to know it. So like I was saying, we now have, if I go to chest and I take the chest out and I come here and say craft, start, and I think that they're already done. What could I do that would be long? Iron. What's my iron situation? Let's make 256 of these. And, well, oh, it's limited by the cooking of the iron. Yeah, okay, sorry. So I wanted to show you how fast it could go. So it's not gonna, I need the iron anyway, so I'll let it go. But I just wanted to be able to show you how fast it would be. So now, I'm going to go in my time lapse. And in this time lapse, I'm going to try and be reasonable. The things that I really would need to do in this time lapse, realistically, is I need to, let me grab my list. I need to fix the farm. By fixing the farm, what I mean is, if you look at this here, these strings are, the industrial hemp fiber is completely full. And if I come in here there's probably going to be a clog. Yeah, see, it's clogged right here, and it's also clogged right here, which is not good. So I'm probably going to make this one tier higher. Do I have upgrades? I think I have some. Let me just go back into the farm. Oh, I need to put the first level. You know what? I think that the first level will be more than enough. So let's just do this. Perfect, like this. Also the wood, I don't want to have 2 cache of wood. Everything else is pretty fine. Yeah. So what I need to do is I want to change the cache so that the top row can be, I want the top row to be all the important things that I want to have access to. Like, I really want to have access to industrial hemp fiber because that's how I make my strings. And I really want to have access to my wood, and this also makes my paper, so I want to have access to this. It would be nice to have access to this. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sugar would have been nice, but doesn't super matter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tunnel here or here, and I'm going to put external storage on the top 4 so I can grab all of this from the farm. What's going on here? Still making pulp biomass, but not fast enough. It's never going to be fast enough, but this is pretty full. 2,700 poop and 2 times 180 buckets of sewage. I think I'm good for the rest of... I say that, but there is a collection quest for the sewage. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to make this accessible with external storage. That being said, what am I looking at on Diamond? 19. So yeah, I'm going to now be doing some automation. I'm going to put some external storage where I need to. I'm going to put some importer when I need to. I'm going to move my 2 tree farms in here. That's the priority. And if I still have some time, I'll probably go back in my machine room and start automating some of the machine to be able to get stuff and import back. And what I'm going to cheat on only one point, okay? The one point I'm going to cheat on is the import. I'm going to make it so that all of these machines output to a strong box and that I can have only one importer, because like I don't see the need of crafting 20 importers. Like this. This is a good example right here. Those 2 feeds in here, so I can have a crafter here and a crafter here, but both can push to here and only have 1 import. So that's the kind of things I'm going to do. So I'm going to have to remaster this room, make it a bit more intelligent, and maybe bring it more power. Oh, and the other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to move all of this just temporarily because I want to replace this hardened fluid duct, flux duct with a cryo stabilized, because I want to be able to have a crazy infinite amount of power, because this at some point is going to be making 56,000 KRF per tick. So I'm going to need all of this. And oh wow, look at this. This is beautiful. One last thing I want to check with you guys. I just need to make sure, is my lithium 6 holding? Oh yeah, it's up to 86 bucket. So one of the things that we could also do at a later time is change the recipe if we needed more power to only use lithium 6, but that means we wouldn't be making any more neutronium. And I'm going to stop this because we need neutronium for something else. We're going to need neutronium, like if I come here and I search neutronium, we're going to need some neutronium to do tritium. We're going to need 8 bucket of tritium, I think. Yeah, we're going to need 8 tritium lamp. It's going to need 8 bucket, and that's the only thing that the tritium is used for. If I look at tritium lamp, nope, nothing else. So yeah, I'm going to need 8. So I only have to grab 80 millibucket. I'm going to do those probably in the next episode so I can restart my glowstone. But this is like one big important step that got done. The fact that we now have the coal coke automated, I can't be more happy than that, because let's go look at it. Coal 803 already. Like this is incredible. Oh yes, the other thing we're going to have to do though, we're going to have to make sure that the charcoal, the pulverized charcoal, we keep some. I want to make sure that I always keep at least 128 pulverized charcoal. I'm going to have to make a system where all my charcoal that I cook, it uses a round robin, and it puts half in here and the other half in another system. And oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So as I was saying, I'm going to need to make sure that my charcoal half goes into one system and the other half goes into a pulverizer to make pulverized charcoal, or alternatively into manufactory to get pulverized charcoal, because we always need pulverized charcoal for recipes and whatnot. And that pulverized charcoal, I'm going to have to split in two again to transform into graphite dust, because we need graphite dust for all of the plates. And as you know, the fusion electromagnet is going to need a crazy amount of plate. So that's the way I'm seeing it. I'm going to have a second cache right here. And that second cache, I'm going to set this one to round robin. Round robin. So it's going to send one here, one to the next one. One here, one to the other cache. So half of it is going to go into the coal coke system. The other half is going to go into charcoal. All of the charcoal is going to get pulverized. And all of the pulverized charcoal is going to go, again, half and half into our system and the other half into a manufactory to become graphite dust. So guys, that's the plan for my time lapse. It's very ambitious again, but there's so many things I want to make because I want to get to the high impact compactor. Like, this is really excited. I feel like it's back to moving well again. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.